end of our term. There was absolutely no time to get into it and finish it. So one panel recommended it to its successor. They're very independent from predecessor to successor, and the following grand jury could actually vote not to pursue it. That's where the independence and power comes in. But you're right, continuity is very important, and I do agree with the fact that more grand juries, once they choose to, you can't be forced to do it, but once you're really involved in the case, once you know who the players are, what's going on, you've done your research, and like I said, it's a commitment. It's a year-long commitment, and the training is wonderful. You really get to understand your local government. One of the perks of serving on the civil grand jury is that you get to meet your local officials. You get to actually tour different facilities. One of the mandates of the grand jury is the actual touring of correctional facilities. I don't know how excited you are about touring the county grand jury or the or the actual county jail. Hopefully that's the only time you'll get in there to visit, but probation also is one. Holding cells, that's usually not, but anything that has to do with correctional facilities. Is the grand jury mandated to actually release a report? No. They are mandated to actually do a tour and visit, but do they have to release a report? No, absolutely not. So the only things that grand juries have to do, must, and cannot do are very interesting. And I'm going to make sure I get those in the 5 minutes that I have left. The only must with the grand jury is if the Board of Supervisors comes to the civil grand jury and says, we want you to look into the actual salaries of our elected officials, the law says the grand jury cannot decline. That's an interesting exception, isn't it? I can't tell you if I have a report that actually it has been done, but the law says that they have to do that. Okay. Now, the other mandates are, for example, if there is a department within a city or county that is being investigated or looked into, the law requires that the actual department head be interviewed. That's an interesting one too. And my specialty is interviewing and planning interviews, doing research, conducting them, and conducting exit interviews are very interesting. And is interview the only way investigations are done? Absolutely not. There is so much research that goes on. And the civil grand jury has subpoena power. Okay? Subpoena power is incredible power to have. Now, I am out of time, but for any of you who are interested in more information on a certain matter, if I can help you with it, I'll be more than happy to. I have my business cards here, and I hope I have inspired some of you to actually apply for the civil grand jury. And if you are with a group or organization that are interested in finding out more, please let me know. We can go ahead and continue with that. Thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.